Molweni people.
Hello, Mr. Pute.
Molweni nonke. Molweni.
Molo. Pute.
That's good. Thanks. Okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna show my face today. I'm avoiding any connection problem, right? Because I've been trying to log in for the last 45 minutes and it's been giving me problems. So I need to save all the energy and whatnot. So let me I'm trying to share my screen so that we can quickly. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Remember this past Monday, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 3 days ago, we said we were gonna do all the activities in the study guide, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Let's start with activity 1. This is in the, which page is this? This is in the introduction section. This is page 10, X in Roman numerals. So, okay, the instruction says fill in the missing noun class prefixes in the following singular nouns and give the plural form. The example, umfana, that's the prefix is abafana is plural, the prefix is abafana, is aba, sorry. So let's do number 1. Number 1, the root is ndu. Give me the prefix for give me the prefix. Is correct. What is the plural for umdu?
I don't know.
All right. Umdu, abantu, a person, people. If you go to the page 9, do you see we have 15 class nouns. Class noun number 1 is singular. Number 2 is plural. Number 3 is singular. Number 4 is plural. That's how it goes. Number 1 is singular. Number 2 is plural. Number 3 is singular. Number 4 is plural. Number 5 is singular. Number 6 is plural. So do you see umdu? Number 2 is aba, abantu, people. 1A is ubongi, one person. 2A is obongi, plural. Number 3 is as in umti. Number 4 is imiti, plural. So if you go back to that table, you'll be able to tell whether a noun is plural or singular. So let's go to number 2. The root word is fundi. Give me a prefix. Fundi, as in a learner.
I'd say abafundi.
No, abafundi is plural. Abafundi is learners.
Amfundi.
No. I need a prefix for that word in singular. Abafundi is plural.
Umfundi. Is it
How? It's umfundi, yes. A
Umfundi.
learner. Remember the instructions. You are giving the instructions say fill in the missing noun class prefixes in the following singular nouns. These are all singular, and then give the plural form. So singular is umfundi, a learner. Plural, abafundi, learners. So the prefix for mama, singular.
Umama.
Umama, yes. What's the plural for umama? What is mother's?
Oh, mama.
Oh, mama. That's correct. Number 5, daughter, men. What's the missing prefix?
Udoda.
No. Go to class noun number 9. I think yes. Noun class number 9.
Udoda.
Indoda, yes. What's the plural for indoda?
Amadoda.
Amadoda is correct. Number 5 is T. No. T, it's a thing.
Iti.
Et, that's correct. Plural.
Double I.
Double I is correct. Et.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Et. Remember,
Yes.
when you see double O, you just drag you just drag the sound. You say oh mama, oh tata, oh puti, oh malume. Et. Ibhola. Okay, yeah. So number 6, Tom, sorry. Tom is a person. Utom, that's correct. Utom, plural.
Utom.
Sorry.
Double O.
Double O, yes. How do you pronounce that?
U.
That's autumn. It's not autumn, it's autumn. Remember what I said. The sound of vowels and the sound of vowels does not change in isiXhosa. O is O. If you see 2 O's, it's O. Double I is E. The sounds do not change. Number 7, Ntombi. singular prefix, ntombi. Class prefix number 9. No, number, yes?
Intombi and then intombi.
It's intombi. Intombi is correct, but the plural is not intombi. Actually, they are both right. Okay, it's intombi and amantombi. Amantombazana. Intombi, that's correct. Sorry, I made a mistake. That's on me. Intombi is correct, and amantombazana is also correct. Number 8, the root word is buso. What's the missing prefix?
Ubu.
Ubuso. Ubuso is the face. In isiXhosa, there is no plural. There's no plural. Like there is no plural for ukutya. If you read your study guide, there are exceptions. Ubuso is one of the exceptions. Ukutya is one of the exceptions. Amanzi is one of the exceptions. There are no plural. It's just food. It's just water. It's just, yeah. Number 9, dlalo. What's the missing prefix?
Is it in? Indladlo.
No. Go back to class noun number 1.
Is it umdladlo?
Umdlalo is correct. What's the plural for umdlalo? Umdlalo is a play. So what's the plural for umdlalo?
Abadlalo.
No.
Is it
one more try?
imidladlo?
It's imidlalo, that's correct. Number 10, the root word is ke. I believe. Okay, before I tell you, give me the missing prefix. What's the missing prefix?
Is it ile?
Ile, no, that's not correct. Go back to class noun number 6, I believe. Number 6, no, number 5. Number 5. The subject concord in number 5.
Is it ili?
Ilike, a stone. Ilike, a stone. And what's the prefix for ilike? The plural, sorry.
Amatie.
Amache is correct. So let's quickly go to, okay, if you see underneath the last number 10, you will see it says, note that there are exceptions with some nouns having only a singular or plural form. For example, amanzi, water, air, umoya, and the word ubuso, a face. So that's just what I just talked about a couple of minutes ago. So let's do activity number 2. Activity number 2, try following the exercises in order to recognize what specific noun classes in order to recognize specific noun classes certain isiXhosa nouns belong to. Okay, try following exercises in order to recognize specific noun classes certain isiXhosa nouns belong to. See whether you can fill in the correct subject concords according to noun classes. Do not repeat the subject noun as per the example below. Your answer does not need to start by saying Utandi ubiza umfana. The answer is just ubiza umfana, so we can leave off the subject noun. We can just give the answer we were going to give, but leave off the subject noun. So the example to this is, the question is, wenzani Utandi? What is Tandi doing? The answer, biza umfana. So you need to add the subject concord to biza umfana to that question, right? The answer is u biza umfana. The subject concord is u, so which means she is calling the boy. So let's do number 1. Wenzani ugqirha? What is the doctor doing? Add the subject concord to the word gqiba uxilongo.
Is it u? Ugiba.
It's u. Remember, because u is he or she. Remember the persons. U is ugqiba. We are talking about the doctor. He or she completes examination. The examination. So number 2, benzani abafana? What are the boys doing? What's the subject concord for they?
Ba.
Yes, but what I need you to do is finish the sentence when you give me the subject concord. Don't just say ba. Read the entire sentence. Say badlala ibhola yombhoxo.
Badlala ibola yombokso.
Yombhoxo.
Oh, yomboko.
Okay, I'll give you that one. They are playing rugby. So number 3, yenzani intombi? What is the girl doing? What is the girl doing?
Ufunda isiXhosa.
No. Remember, go to I believe it's intombi. It's intombi is class noun number 9. Class noun number 9. The subject concord is e.
So it's ifunda isiXhosa.
Ifunda isiXhosa. She is learning isiXhosa. The girl is learning isiXhosa. Intombi ifunda isiXhosa. So number 4, benzani abantwana? What are the children doing? What are the children doing? Children, plural, meaning they.
Bakukela iTV.
Babukela TV, that's correct. They are watching TV.
Okay, wait, Mr. Pute.
Yes?
So I'm not sure when you meant to use the subject concordance and when you to use the the oo, the ba, the
Okay, let me explain. The persons are not the only subject concords. They are part of the 15 subject concords.
Okay.
Right? These are part of the 15. The six we've been using, they are part of the 15. If for example, in number 3, the question is yenzani intombi. I understand why you said u, but now you have to go to that long list, to that list of 15 classes, and look at the word intombi. If you see the word intombi, you're gonna notice that it falls under class noun number 9. Intombi iteni. But if we were using the girl's name, if we were saying wenzani utembi, we were going to use u. The answer would have been ufunda utembi ufunda isiXhosa.
Okay. What about the boys at Ladla?
The boys, they. That's plural. Benzani abafana. Abafana is number 2. Go to class noun number 2. You will see it's abafana ba. Do you see class noun number 2? The class prefix is aba. The subject concord is ba.
Okay.
Are you good? Are you okay?
Yes, thank you, Mr.
All right. The last one, number 5. Wenzani wena. What are you doing?
So would it be nditenga ikofi?
That's correct. That's perfect. Ndi is I. Whenever someone is talking to you, your response is going to include the subject concord ndi. You can say ndiyahamba, I am going. Ndiyatya, I am eating. Ndiyeza, I am coming. If you are talking about they, it's bayatya, they are eating. This doesn't change. You will always notice the subject concord ndi for I, they, ba for they, ni for you, plural, for si for we, u for he and she, u for you, singular. These do not change. So yeah, for number 5, the correct answer is ndithenga ikofi. I am buying coffee. So we will skip the speech sounds of isiXhosa. That's for you to read on your own. Okay. Just about the clicks. How many clicks do we have in isiXhosa?
3.
3. What are they? What are the 3 clicks?
There's the one on the side of your mouth, the one in the middle of your mouth, and the one towards your teeth.
No, just give me the alphabet. The 3 3 letters in the alphabet.
They C,
C.
and GQ.
No, GQ. Those. Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
X.
C. It's C, X, and Q. We
Okay.
only have 3 clicks. It's C, X, and Q. Remember, Sunday is Tawe. So the word Tawe, means Sunday, the day of the week, and it also means church. So the word Tawe has a click. The word Mgibelo has a click. It has Q in it. Mgibelo, Saturday. The word Iti, earring, here has a C in it. Or Tula, meaning sing. Tula has a click. So we have 3 clicks: C, Q, and X. Okay. Let's move on past the clicks. When you said GQ, when G is only supporting the yes, it's gonna make a click sound, but G depends on the presence of Q to make that sound. If G alone is in the sentence, like uyagula, meaning you're sick, the word has no click. But the word, if G is not there but Q is there, the word has clicks. For instance, qala, meaning start, or kuba, meaning drive. There's no G, there's only a Q, and the word still has a click. The same, it's the same thing with GX and GC. The only real clicks are C, Q, and X. Quickly going to another activity. Okay, do you see activity number 3?
Yes, Mr. Pute.
Okay. Why did you decide to learn isiXhosa? Let's skip that one. It's for you to you have your different answers. So number 2, what main family language group does isiXhosa belong to?
Nguni.
The Nguni language group, that's correct. Number 3, mention the other languages belonging to the same family group.
isiZulu, isiXhosa, isiNdebele, Siswati.
I had 3. You said isiXhosa, isiNdebele, and Siswati.
Yes.
Zulu.
Zulus, that's correct. Remember, there are 4 in that group. So it's isiXhosa, isiSwati, isiNdebele, and isiZulu. Number 4, what are the small parts that an isiXhosa word actually supposed to read? What are the small parts that a Xhosa word can be divided into called? What are the small parts that a Xhosa word
Is it the prefix, the subject concordance, and the stem?
The small parts, yes, those are the small parts. A prefix, a stem, and a suffix, right? Let's just double check if they are talking about morphemes or quickly check if they are talking about morphemes. Is a prefix, a root, and a suffix. Number 5. Mention 3 different words in which different clicks appear. Look in the mirror as you pronounce these clicks. Okay, forget the last part. Give me just 3 words with the 3 words that have the different clicks in them. Two days of the week have different clicks. Have different click sounds. What are those?
Kibelo.
Kibelo, yes. Kibelo has a Q.
Yep.
What other day has a click?
And Ikawe.
Itawe also has a click sound. It has a C. I'll give you other words with that have clicks. Uxolo, as in I'm sorry. Or uxolo, as in a leaf. You know, a leaf, a tree leaf. Iti, an earring. Ituba, a cigarette. Iqanda, an egg. Uxam, a crocodile. Uyaxoka, you are lying. Xuba, mix. Let me write these words down for you. Xuba, mix. Cawe, hedge. Or Sunday. The Q. Iqanda, an egg. So those are click sounds. The Cawe, Iqanda, Xuba.
Mr. Pute, I don't see your writing. Do you want to send?
Huh?
Maybe
Let
send it.
me send it.
Send it in the chat, or type it in the chat.
Yeah, I just did. I just did, but you can't see it. Remind me to give you a short list after this session.
Okay.
Okay, now let's do the exercises, and now we'll skip activity 1 because it says add any new words you have learned. So we'll go straight to the greetings exercise. Activity 2, complete the isiXhosa forms of greeting in the following table. If you see the first one says greeting one person, how do you say good day Peter in isiXhosa?
Molo Peter.
Molo Peter is correct. How do you say goodbye Peter?
Hamba kakuhle Peter.
Hamba kakuhle Peter is correct. Hamba kakuhle also means go well, or you can use sala kakuhle, meaning stay well. You can use hamba kakuhle or sala kakuhle. They are both correct, and yeah. So greet more than one person. How do you say good day students in isiXhosa?
Molweni bafundi.
Molweni bafundi is correct. And how do you say goodbye bafundi? Goodbye students.
Salani kakuhle bafundi.
Salani kakuhle bafundi is correct. Greeting politely. How do you say good day, Mrs. Potelwa in isiXhosa?
Is it Molo Nkosikazi?
It's Molo Nkosikazi. Molo Nkosikazi Potelwa. Just drop the E at the beginning of Nkosikazi. It's Molo Nkosikazi Potelwa. And how do you say goodbye, Mrs. Potelwa?
Is it Hamba kakuhle Nkosikazi Potelwa?
That's correct. Hamba kakuhle means go well. And sala kakuhle means stay well. But they work well in the
Mr. Putte, you say Salani kakuhle to her.
Sorry?
Oh no, okay, that's for plural. Okay.
No, salani kakuhle means, like you said, that's plural. Sala kakuhle, you're talking to one person. You're just talking to Mrs. Potelwa alone. But if you're saying goodbye to Mrs. Potelwa and her students, you will say salani kakuhle. That's plural. So activity number 3, approach 5. Oh no, that's thing you need to do. You need to speak to other people. Let's skip activity number 3 and go straight to Activity number 4. Now that you are acquainted with all the different ways of greeting in isiXhosa, greet the following people, inquire about their well-being, and say goodbye to them. Greet amadoda. How do you greet amadoda?
Would you say Molo Booty?
No. Look at amadoda. They are plural. You are talking to multiple men, talking to more than one person.
Molweni.
Molweni. And ask them how are they? How they are? Ask them if they are well.
Ninjani.
Ninjani is correct. And they would reply.
Namdikona.
Johnny.
Sorry. How would they reply to your question?
Sikona wena unjani.
Sikhona wena unjani, that's correct. And you would answer them. You would answer them and say
Namdikona.
Namdikhona enkosi. So let's skip that because it's pretty much the same thing. It's just plural and singular, plural and singular, plural and singular. Remember, if you're greeting one person, it's molo. If you are greeting more than one person, it's molweni. If you are asking one person how they are doing, the question is unjani. If more than one person, it's ninjani, and they would greet you and they would answer si yapila, because si is a subject concord for we. We are well. And if it's just one person, he would say ndiyapila, I am well. Okay, here's a self-assessment activity. So you are greeting John. Molo John, how would John respond to you?
Didn't you say Ewe Mola Colleen?
Where Molo Colleen is correct, and you would say
Unjani.
unjani. And he says, "Hi, ndisaphila wena unjani," and you would respond
Namdiyapila.
Namdiapila is correct. And now he says goodbye. He says sala kakuhle.
And you say Hamba Kakukle.
Hamba kakuhle is correct. He's telling you to stay well, and you are telling him to go well. So that makes perfect sense. Okay, now let's go to B. Now you are greeting Dr. Ndlovu, Ugqirha Ndlovu. Actually, it's supposed to be Ugqirha Ndlovu and someone else. You're greeting more than one person. Molweni, Ugqirha Ndlovu. I'll accept the error. Molweni, Ugqirha Ndlovu. How would Ugqirha Ndlovu and whoever respond?
Would he say ewe molo Colleen?
Correct, because they are greeting, you are greeting them, but they are greeting you. It's just one person. So they would say molo. That's correct. So you would ask Ninjani, how are you? And they would say, we are well. How are you? And you would say,
Would you say Nati Ndikona Nkosi?
that's correct, but here's the thing. They made a mistake. Remember they said you insert your name, meaning it's just one person, right? So I assumed they are talking about one person, but in this dialogue, it's a group of people talking to a group of people. So you are correct, you would say Nam Diapila. But if we correct everything, it's supposed to say Nati Siapila. As in, we are also well. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. Okay, let's go to C. C is asking, how would you introduce yourself to someone you do not know? How do you make introductions in isiXhosa?
Would you say Dingu Colleen?
Ndingu Colleen, I am Colleen, that's correct. That's correct, Ndingu Colleen. I am Colleen. What else would you say? Ndingu Colleen. I am.
Who are you?
Sorry.
Ungubani, asking them who they are.
Oh, yeah, but you would only ask them after you've fully introduced yourself. But okay, let's not worry about the full introduction because
Is it Ingama Iam Ngu Caroline?
Igamalam Ngu Caroline means my name is Caroline. Ndingu Colleen means I am Colleen. So both without, one is saying I am Caroline and one is saying Ikamalam. So it's pretty much the same thing. You are both correct. What I was, when I was talking about the full introduction, it's not in your study guide, so we'll skip that. It's Ikamalam Gokolin. I am 30 years. Sorry, I just said this in English. Kamalam Gokolin. Ndina 30, meaning I am 30 years old. Ndiyafunda, I am a student. On ndiyasebenza, I work at XXX. But let's leave out the full introduction. So you would ask them, ungubani, wena ungubani, meaning who are you? Okay, give a short explanation in terms of people meeting each other and greeting each other in isiXhosa. Who is supposed to greet first?
The person arriving, me.
The person of arriving is correct. Does status or seniority play a role?
Yes, ewe.
It does. Give an example.
Isn't the greeting done by the person who arrives first?
No. If you guys if I walk into a room and I see the three of you, I'm supposed to greet you because you were there before me. It would be rude of me to just grab a seat and not say anything. But it wouldn't be rude of you if you just if I walked in and I didn't say anything and you also didn't say anything, I'm in the wrong, not you. You were already in the room when I walked in. I was supposed to say hello.
Okay.
So the person that walks last in the group, that finds you there, or but if we bump into each other, well, it's a 50-50 thing. Any in a and I see you coming, you are supposed to go my way. Unless you don't see me, then I will tap you on your shoulder or something and say hi because I saw you first. So I'm supposed to greet. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Say it again, please, because it broke up. The connection broke up as you were speaking.
Oh, sorry. I was saying, if I walk into a room, guys, I'm sitting. If I'm in a queue, if I'm queuing and I see you coming my way, you are supposed to greet me. I saw you first, so I will want you to greet me. But if you don't see, then it's up to me to make you aware of me and greet you first.
Okay.
Does this make sense?
Yes, it does make sense. So it's always because I know when I was doing Sutu, the teachers had to greet you. So I never knew whether to say hello if I passed them because they were older than me and they had to greet me. And if they didn't greet me, well, then I couldn't greet them. So it works.
You see, that is the answer for D. D is asking, does status and seniority play a role? Young people, you are supposed to greet the your elders. you are supposed to greet first because they are your elders. So students are supposed to. It's for a teacher to greet students because usually teachers walk into classrooms and the students are already seated, so the teachers greet first. But if you bump into a teacher, you are going to you are going to have to greet first because older he's older than you. He's your senior. He has authority and all that. And does this make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. So our elders call the shots. They own us, and yeah. So E, explain the difference between getting one person and sorry. Explain the difference between greeting one person and greeting more than one person. We just did this. One person is molo. For a group of people, for two or a group of people, it's molweni. Molo is singular. F, what is the polite way of greeting a person in isiXhosa? For F,
Is it also molweni?
no. The polite way of greeting, how do you politely say hello to you can say hello to anyone, but how do you do it in a polite way? Okay. You do that by mentioning their title, or if you are greeting an older woman, you will say molo mama. If you are greeting an older man, you will say molo tata or molo tamkulu or molo makulu, meaning grandmother and grandfather, or molo booty, because this is not necessarily your big brother, but it's a guy that's older than you. A guy that's 7 years older than me. I'm supposed to greet him like molo booty. A woman that's 7 years older than me or 5 years older than me, I'm supposed to say molo sisi, molo booty, molo mama, molo dada. Or you can say you can use their title and say molo mnumzane, as in molo mister, molo as in molo miss. You can use, so it's molo mnumzana or molo ngosigazi. Hello?
Hello, yes, it's fine.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Pute. Can you hear us?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, Mr. Puta, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So you had the correct answer to F.
Yes.
All right. G. Which forms of address would you use when greeting a person older than you? Okay. I just explained this. You use mama for an older woman. You use CC for a slightly older woman. If this woman is just 5 years older than you or 7 years older than you, it's CC, mono CC. If the age difference is maybe 15 years old, 15 years, sorry. I don't know why I just said that. If the age difference is 15 years or 20 years, then you say molo mama. Same thing with a man that's 15 years older than you or 20 years older than you say molo tata. But if it's a male that's 5 to 7 years older than you say molo puti. So that's how you greet an older person politely.
Okay.
So after G, we are doing H. For greeting people of your grandparents' age, what forms of address would you be using? Would you? Oh, sorry. What form of address would be used? You would use makulu or tamkulu, even if they are not your mother's parents or your father's parents. You would still have to use makulu.
Is that to show respect?
That's to show respect. Yeah, that's to be polite. You say, let's say, this is not your grandmother. Like I said, this is not your grandmother. This is not your mother's mother or your father's mother. This is your friend's mother. Sorry, your friend's grandparent. You would still have to say molo makulu or molo tamkulu, as if they are your own grandparents. So I, having greeted, one then normally inquires about the person's well-being by asking the question, how are you? Give the different forms of such inquiries. Okay, we did unjani. Yeah, we've already did that, unjani. What are the other ways to ask, how are you?
Ninjani.
No, ninjani is also unjani. Unjani, you are asking one person. Ninjani, you are asking a group of people. Other different forms are uyapila, meaning are you well? Remember, how are you is asking unjani, how are you? But uyapila means is asking, are you well? Or you can you can also
Usapila?
ask usapila, are you still okay? Are you still yeah, that's correct. Usapila or uyapila. In this chapter and see the different forms of such inquiries. Um, J. Give an example of the use of ta. as in no. Okay. Do you see cha? Cha is not Xhosa. Cha is isiZulu. So they made a mistake. What is no in isiXhosa?
Hi.
Hi is correct. Yes is ewe. It's hi and ewe. We don't have cha. Cha is a Zulu word. So Jay is saying, give an example of the use of cha. No. Before saying you are well.
Are you still there? You broke up.
Nice. Say no, I am well. I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can. You broke up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. The question, Jay, I believe, is asking you, how do you say no, I am well in isiXhosa?
Do you say Haya sisafila?
It's hi ndisaphila.
Nidisapila.
Yes, remember, ndi is I. So I is no. I ndisaphila, meaning no, I am well. K. Explain the use of the plural form. Explain what the use of the plural form implies when inquiring about another person's well-being.
Well, there's more than one person.
No. Remember, one person. You are talking to one person, but you are saying ninjani. You are using the plural to one person. What does that?
Is that out of respect?
Okay, I'm scrolling up because when greeting one, let me read this passage. Maybe it's in there. When greeting one person, one would say molo, and more than one person moloeni. Moloeni can be used. Okay. The correct answer to this question is found in page 4. Go to page 4. In page 4, it's line number. Okay, it says forget which line it is. It should also be noted that often when greeting, the plural form is used, which implies that all family members not present are included in the concern of their well-being. Do you get that?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, so if you run into your friend and you're just talking to your friend, one person, and you say ninjani, even though they are not there, you are also asking about the family members. You're asking about your friends, your friends' children, your friends' parents. Yeah. So that it implies you don't only want to know about your friends' well-being, but you are interested about the family members and other friends also. So L, when is ewe? Yes. Okay. When is ewe used during the process of greeting? Oh, when is ewe used in the process of greeting? Give an example. What's the answer to A? When is ewe used in the process of greeting, guys? When do you say ewe?
Before you reach back.
Yes, when you give feedback, when someone says molo, say ewe molo. You also use ewe when someone asks you, are you well? If you are well, you say ewe ndisaphila or ewe ndiyaphila. So you use ewe to say ewe molo to greet back and to respond to that greeting and to say you are well. And the last one says, give a discussion of when the plural form is used when greeting. Give examples to illustrate every statement you make in terms of its use. Okay, this is just what we talked about. The plural form is used when greeting more than one person. You use molweni, the plural form. If you are greeting one person with a plural form, like I just said, you are interested in not only in their well-being, but that of their family as well. So let's not waste time doing the dialogues, showing, giving examples and all that. Let's go straight to. Are you guys are you guys fine with the exercises we've been doing so far?
Yes, Mr. Pute.
Okay. I think these exercises so far we've been doing the easy activities. I think the more challenging exercises are from chapter 3 onwards, I think. But let's see. Activity 2. Answer the following question. Ngubani lo? Who is this? Or ngobani aba? Actually, it's supposed to be ngobani. It's supposed to be two O's. Ngobani aba? Who are these? Who are these people? By using the correct form of the kinship term in the first column. So if I ask you, if I see you standing with your father, and I ask you, Gubanilo, who is this? How will you respond? to that. What will be your response? Tell me that this is your father.
Is it ngutata? Or is it tata?
Ngutata is correct. No, it's ngutata. The first, your first reply was correct.
Okay, thank you.
Now tell me this is your mother.
Ngumama.
Gumama is correct. Your daughter. Now tell me this is my daughter.
Yintumbi yam.
Yindombiam is correct. What about Onyanabam, my sons?
Is it Ngu Onyanabam?
No. Try again.
I don't know, because I filled this out a long time ago.
No, it's Ngo Nyanabam. You add the NG, it's Ngo Nyanabam.
Oh, so it's not NGOO.
It's NGOO.
Okay, Ngu. Ngu.
Remember, double O, not oo. It's O.
Okay.
So the correct one is Ngo Nyanabam. Yeah, so it's gonna be Ngu Mieniwam, Ngu Malume. Let me do all of them so that when you use the recording you can
I don't know what for my husband. It is my husband, because in that column they already have the Ngu.
yes, they made a mistake. They already wrote Ngu Mieniwam. So the correct answer is Ngu Mieniwam. He is my husband. So the first one is Ngutata. The second one is Ngumama. The third one is Ngumntakwetu or Ngubhuti. The following is Ngutade Wetu or Ngutade or Ngusisi. My brothers Ngabantakwetu. My husband Ngumieni wam. My uncle Ngumalume wam. My aunt Ngumakazi wam. My daughter Yintombi yam. Onyana Ngonyana bam. Grandchild Ngumzukulwane wam. Grandchildren Ngabazukulwane bam. Sister-in-law Ngusqueezer wam. Brother-in-law Ngusibali wam. Grandmother Ngumakhulu wam. Grandfather Ngutamkhulu wam. Ngutatomkhulu wam. Cousin Ngumzala wam. Niece, nephew Ngumtshana wam. So notice that notice in the examples the NG is attached to nouns starting with U. Right? Only the nouns starting with U and O and A have the NG. And then the Y, the yintombi, is attached to the nouns that express it is or they are. So if it's a thing, it's more likely going to have the YA unless it starts with a U, an O, or an A. I believe if you read the chapters, you will not have a problem understanding the information in chapter 2 and 1 and the introduction section. I believe that that's fairly easy. Fairly easy to understand. I really believe that. Guys, it's now 7 o'clock, so we will stop here and do this again next Thursday or Monday if you want to have another session Monday.
Yes, please. Can we have a session on Monday?
Yes, that's
okay.
Monday.
We'll do this again. We'll do this again Monday. Yeah. I'll see you Monday at 5:30.
Perfect.
We'll do unit 3. I'll try to do maybe 4 units in one session. I'll try to do 4 from 3 to 7.
Great. I put up the table that we just did, that we just ran through. I put up the answers to that because I had done that.
All right. Thank you.
If anyone needs to have a look at it, it's easier if you see it. Personally, for me.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a slide.
No, that's fine.
It would have been easier. Yeah.
Your message did come through, Mr. Pute, with the Ksaba. I don't know how to do that click, which is mix and the Kawe and the Ikanda. So that came through. So you don't.
Uba. It's Uba. It's Kawe. It's Ikanda.
Ikanda. Yes. So we've got it.
Ikanda, yes. Yeah. So let's meet again Monday, 5:30. Yeah, till then, have a good night.
Have a good weekend. Bye. Soon to be
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.